Procrastination is a common human experience. It's something that almost everyone has struggled with at some point in their lives. It affects people of all ages and backgrounds, from students to professionals, and even retirees. We often know we should be doing something else, yet we find ourselves putting it off. This can be due to a variety of reasons, such as fear of failure, lack of motivation, or simply feeling overwhelmed by the task at hand. This can lead to stress, guilt, and missed opportunities. The longer we procrastinate, the more these negative feelings can build up, creating a vicious cycle that's hard to break. Understanding procrastination is the first step toward overcoming it. By recognizing the patterns and triggers that lead to procrastination, we can start to address the root causes. Procrastination is not simply laziness. It's a complex issue with deep roots in our emotions and decision-making processes. Seeking help from a therapist or counselor can be beneficial in understanding these underlying issues. By understanding the psychology behind procrastination, we can develop strategies to take control of our actions. This might include setting clear goals, breaking tasks into smaller steps, and rewarding ourselves for making progress. We can make progress towards our goals. With the right strategies and mindset, we can overcome procrastination and achieve our full potential. Procrastination is the act of delaying a task, often unnecessarily. It's a habit that many of us fall into, despite knowing the negative impact it can have on our lives. We do this even though we know it will have negative consequences. The stress of unfinished tasks looms over us, yet we still choose to delay. It's choosing immediate gratification over long-term rewards. We might opt to play video games or eat junk food instead of focusing on our responsibilities. We opt for what feels good now instead of what is best for our future selves. This short-term pleasure often comes at the expense of our long-term goals. Examples of procrastination are plentiful. We might find ourselves endlessly scrolling through social media or binge-watching TV shows. We might delay studying for an important exam, choosing to hang out with friends instead. Instead, we watch a movie, convincing ourselves that we'll get to our work later. We might put off writing a work report, letting the pile of paperwork grow. We choose to spend hours browsing social media, avoiding the tasks that need our attention. These choices provide temporary relief and a false sense of comfort. However, they ultimately lead to more stress and problems, creating a cycle that can be hard to break. Emotions play a crucial role in procrastination. We often procrastinate because we want to avoid negative feelings. These feelings might be fear, anxiety, or boredom. We might be afraid of failing. We might feel overwhelmed by the task at hand. Think of it like this. Imagine a rider on a horse. The horse represents our emotions, while the rider represents our logical mind. When we face a task that triggers negative emotions, the horse takes control. It steers us away from the task, seeking immediate comfort and avoiding discomfort. Section 4. Decision paralysis, a procrastination subtype. Decisional procrastination is another common form of this behavior pattern. This occurs when we struggle to make a decision. We get caught in a cycle of overthinking and overanalyzing our options. We might endlessly research, looking for the perfect solution. We might delay taking action, afraid of making the wrong choice. This indecision stems from a desire to avoid potential regret or negative outcomes. Unfortunately, it often leads to missed opportunities. Section 5. Strategies for conquering procrastination. Overcoming procrastination requires a multifaceted approach. We need to address both the emotional and behavioral aspects. One effective strategy is identifying our missing decisions. These are unresolved issues in our lives. They might relate to our values, goals, or priorities. Unresolved decisions create a background hum of uncertainty, which can contribute to procrastination. By making clear decisions about what we want in life, we can reduce this uncertainty. Section 6. Harnessing emotions, the emotion technique. The emotion technique provides practical steps to manage our emotions so we can overcome procrastination. It's a structured approach that helps us navigate through the emotional barriers that often hold us back from achieving our goals. This technique focuses on shifting our mindset and taking action. By understanding and harnessing our emotions, we can transform our approach to tasks and projects. Energize. Begin your day by tackling your most important task. This initial burst of productivity sets a positive tone for the rest of the day. This builds momentum and creates a sense of accomplishment. When you start strong, you're more likely to maintain that energy throughout the day. Move, take action, even small steps. Progress, no matter how minor, is still progress. Avoid getting bogged down in planning or overthinking. Overanalysis can lead to paralysis, preventing you from moving forward. Operate. Focus on the long-term benefits of completing the task. Visualize the positive outcomes. This helps in maintaining motivation and clarity. Tolerate. Accept that discomfort is a natural part of the process. Growth often comes with challenges. Don't give in to the urge to avoid it. Embrace the discomfort as a sign of progress. Integrate. Combine realistic thinking with action. Balance planning with doing. Break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. This makes daunting projects feel more achievable. Overcome. Resist distractions and stay focused on your goals. Create a dedicated workspace that fosters concentration and productivity. Nudge. Make conscious decisions that support your productivity. Small, deliberate choices can lead to significant improvements. Set deadlines and reward yourself for progress. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, to maintain motivation and momentum. Section 7. Conclusion. Taking charge of your decisions. Procrastination is a challenge, but it is a surmountable one. We can't always control our emotions, but we can control our responses. By understanding the psychology of procrastination, we can develop strategies to overcome it. The emotion technique provides actionable steps to manage our impulses and make progress towards our goals. Remember, every decision, no matter how small, is a step towards a more productive and fulfilling life.